You was a boneless wing dude.
NFTs.
Yeah.
Who said that?
NFTs and
Who said that?
how Meta approached you.
Baller alert.
Those drones to record this podcast.
An NFT.
Pissing the blockchain.
You guys are doing the right thing.
Welcome to the NeoVerse podcast.
Welcome to the NeoVerse podcast, the number one podcast in the metaverse. I'm Schilck, that's Neo, that's Big Zach, and we are NeoVerse, where we're all one in the metaverse. Today, we have another very special guest. Today, we have a very special guest, an avatar we've all come to know and love, or some might hate. The self-proclaimed most interesting man in the metaverse, the one and only Hardy West.
Hardy West.
How's it going, man?
Hey.
What's up, man? It's great to be here.
Welcome.
Been a long time. Coming.
About time.
It's about time, dude. I know we've been talking about this for a while now, for weeks, maybe even like months, probably like 2 months, going back and forth trying to figure it out. So we're glad to have you on, man. We're glad to have you on here.
I'm happy to be here. Even happy to be
here. So we like starting off the podcast, which I'm sure all our viewers have heard already. How'd you get into Metaverse? Just give us your little background real quick, since it's the first time you've been on the podcast.
Yeah, so I've been doing graphic design, websites, and branding, marketing, and stuff for a lot of different companies. And October was really slow for me. So I was like looking for something else. Like I got to get into something else because, in that line of business, you only get paid when other people want to pay. And
Right.
I came across I got an email from Facebook talking about the shareholders needs to be on this call and everything. And then the call was October 28th. And it was actually like a live video. It was the Facebook Connect keynote. It was on October 28th, and I watched it. All the way through. I was glued to the computer screen, and then after it was done, they put it on YouTube. I watched it again, and Mark Zuckerberg was talking about Horizon. He was talking about the metaverse. He was talking about how things were going to be changing within the company, and he changed the name to Meta. So after seeing that video, I did as much research as I could, and I found my way here.
Right on, dude. Right on, dude. Also, another thing.
Did you
So
have
you're
a VR? Oh, sorry.
So yeah. Also, you're the creator, as everybody famously knows, of Hardy World and Club 90, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit about
Right.
that inspiration to creating Hardy World? What got that started for you?
Yeah, when I finally got into Worlds, because I was in venues for a long time, probably like a week. I was stuck in venues. I couldn't get in Worlds, so I didn't have an invite. But the whole time over there, I was networking with people, kind of, brainstorming ideas. And I bust my ass to get an invite. I was on Instagram searching hashtag Horizon Worlds. I was hashtag Meta. I'm looking at all these people in Worlds. I'm hitting them up directly, like, hey, you guys know how I can get in. I'm on YouTube. I'm hitting everybody up in video. I'm just trying to get in.
The hustle.
Finally, I was given an invite by Mercati. I was given an invite by Mercati. Shout out Jordan, and I made my way in, and yeah, when I got in, I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't see anything like that that I liked. It seemed like it was just kiddie. It was like all kiddie stuff. So when I got into build mode, the first thing I did was build some dice, and I just wrote Hardy World on the wall, and just been building ever since. Like just building onto it ever since.
How long in being in the world did it take you to finally start building? Because I know for me,
I didn't even know you can build. I went into the plaza, and I was here like a day or two until I finally talked to one of the community guides, and they told me about the building. You know, how did you get started right away as soon as you came in?
Oh, right away, man. I think I spent some time in the plaza. Played Arena Clash. Probably the only time I ever played it. Probably played it for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, all right, New World, and which is Hardy World today. You know, so I didn't really play any games or anything like that. I just went straight into building and learning, and I actually met same Dame over in venues, and I linked up with him in his world, and he kind of showed me the buttons. You know, I created my first couch in his world, he was working on, and he was telling me the buttons and about the snaps and everything, and yeah, I took that back over to my blank world and just went ham, like for like 38 straight. I just was just building. So.
I made a ping pong table.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, after that day, after that meeting with Dame, I think within like the next 2 weeks, Hardy World was launched. And he was pushing for me to publish it. He was like, you need to publish it. Like, people need to see this. And when he said that, I started bringing in testers, and I probably brought in like 100 testers before I even published it. So everybody loved it. So I felt confident to put it out. And yeah, it was a hit instantly. So,
what was the inspiration behind Hardy World?
you know, my culture, you know, my life, things that I like. I wanted it to feel like, you know, my place in the metaverse. You know, I wanted to express, you know, myself. I wanted to flex my skills. You know, with the logos I have, every one of them have meaning to me, especially. And yeah, man, that was really it. Cause like I said, it wasn't a place like it in here before I got here, like at all. You know, now you see hip hop all over this place. I mean, you see African American culture all throughout Horizon. You know, just open your menu. But like I said, when I got here, it was none of that. It was none of it.
So you said that there wasn't very much black culture in the metaverse before you started building, but the majority of people that I see are black here in the metaverse. Do you think that they were just building stuff that didn't really express their culture, or just people weren't building as much?
I think a lot of them weren't here. You know, I know when I got here, immediately, probably that first week, I met Dame, I met Black Harley. I never met her, but I knew it was a girl that was black named Berserka. I never had met her before. Even to this day, I haven't met her. But as far as like meeting, yeah, I didn't. I'm trying to think who else I met. There's somebody else. I'm not thinking of. But yeah, like but yeah, Sack. I met Sack pretty early. But like you know, my cousin Mr. Banks, he has a pretty big following on IG in the crypto NFT space. So when he got on here, he brought a lot of people with him. He put a lot of eyes on Hardy World. He did a couple YouTube videos on it. And I mean, that's really when I started seeing more African Americans coming in. And I mean, just like people from the outside. And literally like a week, within like that week, I think I launched Hardy World on Friday. In the middle of that next week, they opened it up to the public. You know, so then everybody from venues started coming over, and yeah, promoting Hardy World like crazy over in venues. I was having like gangs of people run over to venues and pull them over to Hardy World. And yeah, you know, Hardy World is a lot of people first world. Even before they went to the plaza, they came to Hardy World first. And that's really when I started to see it pick up, as far as like you know, the African Americans coming in. But yeah, today I can't help but think that is more of us now than any other race in here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it seemed like you were one of the first people to try and run your world like a business versus just everybody having fun playing a game. So what sparked that idea of actually trying to create money here in Horizon Worlds when nobody was really trying to do it?
Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg definitely. When I was watching that Facebook Connect video, I felt like he was talking to me. Like he was saying how, you know, they're gonna help creators make a living in here. Because we are the ones that's going to create the metaverse. We're the ones that's going to create the ecosystem. We're the ones that's going to lay the groundwork for you know, the rest of the world to come. You know, so when I heard that, and you know, and I heard about, you know, how e-commerce was going to be coming in here, how, you know, NFTs was going to be coming in here, how you'll be able to buy things for your avatar and then have them shipped to you physically or for your world. Um, I believed it. I believed it when he said it, and I still do. That's why I didn't want to waste any time when I got in here, because I know when I got in here it was invite only, and now it's only open in the United States and Canada. You know, it's going to open up to the UK. It's going to open up to parts of Asia, Africa, and stuff like that. So I know that there's a clock. There's a clock on positioning ourselves in here, and I haven't wasted a day, literally. So
you saw the potential of the metaverse early on for sure. Then
definitely, yeah. It wasn't, like I said, it really felt like he was talking to me, you know, at certain points in there. Because I am a creator, I am a designer, and I want a better life for myself. I miss the Bitcoin wave. I miss the NFT thing. I mean, we're still going through the NFT thing, but you know, it's a little too, you know,
saturated, very saturated.
yeah. And in here, you know, you put in the time, you learn, you can use the things you learn to generate income, you know. So I felt like he was talking to me, and yeah, I just you know, I came in and I just took advantage of it like fully. And I bought some people along the way too, so
right on, dude. Holy shit.
So would you say this is still brand new? We're not even close to missing out on the metaverse?
yeah, it is. It's still early, but like I said, man, I haven't wasted a day. So when I say I'm a full 3.5 months ahead, I'm a full 3.5 months ahead.
Which means
You
it's
know,
like 3 years.
right. If somebody comes in here and want to catch me, they're gonna have to work every day that I don't. You know what I'm saying? For an extra 3 months.
Yeah,
You know,
That's that Mamba mentality.
right. And I don't, you know, I don't plan on stopping. I plan on going further. You know, I've been reached out by many different brands, wanting to have worlds, wanting to just talk, pick my brain. You know, I just had the thing with Meta. We did like like an hour interview, and they released a minute video. So I don't know where the other 59 minutes at, but I don't know what
Dude,
they're
They
gonna
were
do
like, "This
with
dude suck in front of a camera." Damn, man.
it. Yeah,
dude, say
yeah.
so.
But
Explain that to the viewers, to the listeners, on Spotify that don't have this yet, don't understand. Explain that, like how Meta approached you and what put them on their like you on their radar. So like the viewers have an
well, it
idea
was
how that happened, how that came to fruition.
yeah. So they sent me an email with a link that basically was like, hey, we want you to fill this out because we want to highlight Black creators for Black History Month. I thought it was for Black History Month. We're way past Black History Month now, but I filled it out. They got right back to me. They had me fill out some like tax information and all that stuff for the money, and then we scheduled a call for like a meeting, or like all the creators that they picked was gonna be in the meeting, and they but I missed the meeting. I forgot what happened, but I missed it.
Damn.
Was it a
I
meeting
was
inside the
tripping.
Horizon world?
No, it was like a Zoom call type of thing.
Okay.
But they sent me the PDF and was like, hey, we don't, we're not sure what happened, whatever. But they sent the PDF, so I kind of seen what it was all gonna be about. And that next Monday, I had my interview scheduled, and we met in Hardy World. They had like film crew there, and these people actually work for Meta. They don't work for Horizon. So, they never seen Hardy World before. So when they seen it, they was like, "Whoa,"
That's awesome.
and
That
they
is
had
awesome.
like these drone cameras.
Reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, they had these drone cameras that I couldn't even see, but the guy was telling me like it's like 9 of them, like they like right in front of your face. I'm like, what?
What?
But yeah,
Man, we need that in here. We need that in here.
We need to bring some drones in here, get some good angles.
That's what we need, honestly. You hear us, Meta? You hear us, Facebook? We need those drones to record this podcast.
yeah, they probably got them. They probably in here right now,
Yeah,
man, because I
in
sure
here,
couldn't see
spying
them.
on us.
They always watching. They got that
I
all
believe
CNI.
it.
They got that in the startup screen. Like, we are watching closed sessions and open sessions. So be careful what you say.
Literally.
Yeah, we were actually in a closed session, and I had to go in there, take the music out, and I had to go in there, take the music out, and
Why?
and if you see, because it was an interview, so they had to hear my voice. And I had to record. I had to record at home, my voice at home too, to send them the raw mic audio. But they avoided all of the logos and stuff. I thought I was gonna have to take them down, but they avoided all the logos and stuff. So yeah, it turned out pretty good. I liked what they did with it.
So how many were they? You said there was like 9 cameras, but how many were the team interviewing you? Was it like 2 or 3 people from Meta, or like?
There was one guy, and then there was a lady that was like, every time he would say something, he would like look at her, and then she'd be like, "Yeah, that's cool." I think she was like a legal person or something.
Huh.
That was like, yeah, she was like a legal, because they will always clear things with her before they moved any further. So
Yeah.
So, do you have their name? Like, are they friends with you in Horizon World, like on the quest? Or no?
yeah, I think so. But like, I got their like phone numbers and stuff. So like,
So,
I got
what's
any,
their
like,
username,
emails
real
and
quick?
stuff.
Because I need to send them a message real quick.
Pass my name down real quick.
I need to talk to them real quick. I got a couple things,
Word of mouth, man. Let them know about us.
Yeah, like it's. I think.
I'm just joking.
I think the best way to get. I mean, if they want to get their attention at this point, I think you guys are doing the right thing. Just staying consistent, building a name for yourself in here, and y'all be recognized. Like, I think that for me, it came at the right time. I really wouldn't. It wouldn't have stopped me at all from doing what I do. And but it did motivate me to motivate me even more to be recognized by them. And also know that, because I asked them, I knew I was gonna have to take music out, like, for sure. But they were like, no, you don't have to change anything about your world, speaking about the logos and stuff. So I was happy to hear that, because I would have had to, like, pull them out or something, but they let them rock.
Right on.
That's
Mm-hmm.
cool. So have you, with all the logos you have in your world, you got a bunch of different kind of, you guys go visit, you'll see all the logos. Have you gotten reached out by any of them?
Oh, no, I haven't. If I did, I couldn't talk about it anyways.
True.
But
I'm trying to get whatever I can out.
Yeah, you signed an NDA with Facebook too, right?
NDA with Facebook.
Or with Meta.
Yeah, it was like but it was like before before it happened, though. Like, I couldn't talk about, like, what was going on, but I mean, it's over now. I mean,
like leading to the process. Like leading to the process.
Yeah, I couldn't really, but I couldn't really say anything. I think that because it's Meta and then it's Horizon, so it's crazy, because I talk to people that work for Oculus, I talk to people that work for Horizon, and then I talk to people that work, like, for Meta. I think if you work for Meta, you're pretty close to Meta. The crew that actually recorded my interview worked on the Facebook Connect keynote that I watched October 28th.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
They actually told me that, and when I said it in the interview, they actually was like, "That's great to hear, because we're actually the people that worked on that." And I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, "Damn, y'all met him?"
Oh man, I'm excited to meet him, man. I bet you we will one day. Get big enough, we'll see his avatar sometime. You think he's Mark or he's disguised?
I would recognize his voice, but I've never been in the room with a billionaire ever.
Me neither. Not yet, right?
Not yet.
Were you in the room with a future billionaire?
I have.
Yeah, me. I know.
I'm not gonna lie, I have. I've
been
definitely been
in the room with a billionaire.
Oh yeah,
really?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely been. Steve Ballmer in LA in Mansion Party. He's the owner of the LA Clippers.
Oh,
Steve Ballmer. He's worth how many? Like a couple billions. A couple billions for sure.
Yo, throw me
he used
a
to be
couple
co-owner
racks,
of Microsoft.
Man. You can afford it.
Right.
You said what?
I only need 3.
Throw me a couple racks, man.
Couple racks.
Fucking like a couple dollars to him.
How
exactly
is this your full-time job now? Because you said you was a graphic designer, but like, are you done with that shit and just doing Oculus, Facebook, Meta creating, or?
Yep. I'm full on here. I'm full time on here.
Wow.
30 days of my life of full dedication, learning and stuff. When I talk about 30 days straight, I'm talking about, like, from wake up to go to sleep. I'm in here building, I'm in here networking, I'm in here doing all, like, everything, to push Hardy World. I think after New Year's, I don't want to say I let off, but I started looking into building for other people. That's when I started building worlds for clients and really, helping other people with their ideas. And today, that's what I'm doing now. I'm building for clients and getting better as I do it. And still trying to be somebody in the community as well. So,
Who's the most interesting client you've had, or like, what are some big brands that hit you up, if you don't mind asking or telling us?
Well, the biggest client that I work with so far is Baller Alert. The CEO Robin, Lion hit me up, and she wanted to bring her brand in here and create a world that showcased all her different networks within or under Baller Alert. So I launched that world about last week. But yeah, she's I know for a fact when I Googled her, I seen her like in Forbes and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure she's the biggest client that I have. But I have some clients that's like big in the NFTs, big in the crypto. Like these guys don't play around. So, you know, if we're talking about bags, I don't know. I don't know who has what. You know, I just know that they can afford me and my quality and
What about
you know, I'm sorry.
what about
Yeah,
as
so
celebrity?
yeah,
What's that like name? Any big celebrity names?
not that I could talk about. Not that I can talk about right now. I have been hit up by record labels, major artists, NBA. Well, no, he's an NFL player, food chain restaurants. You know,
You heard it
No,
here
it's a
first. Hardy
few
West got
music
hit up by
labels.
McDonald's. He said it right now. McDonald's hit up Hardy West to build a world. The rumor was right.
Well, see, the thing is, they don't. They don't. It wouldn't be. It'll be like a marketing company that hits you
Yeah.
up. So it'll be like a third party. Like when Facebook paid me, it didn't come from. Well, when Meta paid me, it didn't come from Meta. It came from like some other company. But it said it on there though. But
That's cool.
it didn't say Meta. So.
Dude, so talking about the whole McDonald's and food. So we have this little thing that we do like almost in every episode where we ask our guests to label pizza spots through 1 through 4. So there's Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesar, and Pizza Hut. What would you categorize them from 1 through 4? Obviously 1 being the best one.
Little Caesars is last. Little Caesars is nasty.
I grew up on that shit, bro. Why are you talking shit, man?
Little Caesars is I can definitely say Little Caesars
Pizza.
is last. For number one, I would say Pizza Hut. I like they pay.
Oh, hell you're the same with this guy. He said Pizza Hut number 1.
What about Papa's, man?
Papa's the second. I used to eat Papa John's in high school. On our pizza days, it would be Papa John's. So, you know, Papa John's would be a second, and then Domino's, you know, they definitely third. I don't know, man.
Game up for sure.
Yeah, like
game up though.
Little Caesars, you know, they're more bread than anything to me. I don't know, something. It's not seasoned right or something. It's not.
Okay, what, the Domino's?
Missing number
1. Who's number 2?
Papa's.
Papa John's.
And then
they call him Daddy John.
Dude,
yeah,
why would you put Pizza Hut as number 1? What is it about Pizza Hut that makes it number 1 for you?
You don't gotta tell them extra cheese. It's gonna be cheesy, I feel like, and you
their
know,
bread. I don't know what they do with their dough. It's amazing though. I love their dough.
Yeah. I think the pan pizza is definitely my favorite. Papa John's. I think they sauce be hitting.
Yeah, their sauce do be hitting.
And then I really don't have nothing good or bad to say about Domino's. It just don't stand out. I'll order one of the first two before Domino's. And Little Caesars, I don't remember the last time I've been in Little Caesars. I don't know. I ain't trying to diss Little Caesars. You know, I can make y'all
I grew up
world.
on Little Caesars, bro. Those $5 pizzas, that's my childhood right there.
Back when they used to be hot and ready. Now they ain't.
Yeah,
hot
my
and ready.
No,
my
that
taste
ain't.
bugs is a little different. You know what I'm saying? But if you put a slice of each in front of me, I don't know. But I
You going
think
with
I'm
Pizza Hut.
definitely gonna pick Pizza Hut. I'm a no. I'm a no Pizza Hut off the rip.
You remember
Papa
when
John's
Papa
and Domino's.
John's had that marketing campaign and they were like, we're Papa John's and we know our pizza sucks, so we're gonna make it better. Y'all remember that, or is that just me? You remember when they
Nah,
had that whole
dude.
campaign saying their pizza sucked?
Nah, I don't
No?
remember
I
that.
don't remember
I
that
don't
one.
think so.
Nah.
Nah, a couple
That's-
years ago, they were like, our pizza sucks. We're making it better. Try our new pizza that's better.
Huh.
Dude, so
Yeah,
you
nah,
say
he's
Papa
better.
John's is number one in your
Why you
list.
guys
You say
keep
Pizza
talking
Hut is
about
number
that?
one in
Hell
your
yeah.
list. And the Pizza Hut is number one in his list. You know?
Hell yeah.
I'll
Pizza
say-
Hut
And
number
your
one
list
where?
is?
Over there.
I'll
the
say
crowd?
it's Papa
Number one.
John's.
All right.
Out of those four,
Yeah.
it's Papa
Amen
John's.
to that. 2-2.
And then two
All
for
right.
me.
Whoever pizza company
Actually,
hits us
3-2.
up first is the winner. So Pizza Hut, Papa John's, hit us up. First one to do it, gonna get rewarded with the best pizza chain. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, we gotta
Domino's, don't even
Right.
think about hitting us up. Actually, fine. Domino's hit us up. Little Caesars, do it too.
Hold on, Little Caesars is
I don't
number one
care.
for you?
Nah,
Oh,
Papa's. Daddy
Wait, what's
John's,
number
hey,
two? Is it
man.
Little Caesars?
that's crazy.
Number 2 is Domino's.
Domino's?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll say
Nah,
Domino's.
actually, number
Caesars over
2,
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut and Domino's. I fuck with Domino's more than Pizza Hut. I don't know. I haven't really had Pizza Hut as much. The cheese and the crust
Well,
at
you
Pizza
need
Hut, that slaps. The cheese and the
Yeah,
crust.
It does.
And they the only ones that got that.
No, you know also what slaps, bro? Their
Exactly, that's all they
barbecue
need.
sauce.
That's what makes it.
I'll say, yeah, Pizza Hut is actually number 2 for me because of the barbecue sauce.
Yeah, they number 2 for
Oh,
me.
now
The
you
barbecue
guys
sauce.
want
Papa
Papa
Papa's-
John's.
Now
I
you
think
guys
Papa
want
John's
pizza.
got good
That's
wings.
Yeah.
But I thought we
Yeah.
was talking about pizzas.
Yeah, we talking about pizza.
Shit, I get
talking
barbecue
about
sauce in my
pizza.
pizzas.
If we get on
Sometimes
wings,
I'd be like, yeah, I want barbecue
Yeah,
sauce.
we go into wings. It's a different water now.
Yeah.
I don't
Thigh
even.
stop.
Yeah, I don't
Thigh stop, man.
like how Pizza Hut present their wings in that little circle thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's whack.
That shit
Yeah, I
gets
know what you're
messy.
talking about.
I like when it come with the aluminum foil and you bust it open. It's just like salt drip.
Bro, but I heard you was a boneless wing dude, and once they told
Who
me
said
you was
that?
a boneless wing, I've been hearing rumors
ain't
you a
no
boneless
bone.
wing, bro, and I was like, I lost
Nah, son, I don't
respect
eat
for
no-
you a little, man.
Nah, I don't do that. Nah.
You wouldn't.
Nah, only meat I eat without bones is Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A's
Chick-fil-A.
good.
Yeah,
man.
Chick-fil-A be hitting
It
the
ain't a
spot.
bone in Chick-fil-A.
They good though, man.
I'm about to say we only invite people that eat bone in. We don't invite no boneless people.
No boneless people. So Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all think is trash?
Is
Then?
chicken tenders considered boneless wings?
B-dubs is trash.
B-Dubs
Which
is
one?
trash.
Buffalo?
I haven't been to B-Dubs in a long
I've had-
time. They ain't got
I've
that
had
here
good
in Hawaii.
wings. And
What about
B-dubs
Wingstop?
went down for me.
Wingstop.
Yeah, Wingstop was alright. It's definitely better than Buffalo Wild
I like how they have options, man. They got a lot of options of
Wings.
flavor.
Yeah, they got a lot of selection.
So who
Yeah, we were
like?
talking
Who
about
you
Wingstop.
like for chicken? Who you like for chicken?
Me?
Popeyes.
This is a place in Kansas. Like for wings, there's this place in Kansas that it's only in Kansas. It's called Wings Cafe. Man, that place has got my heart, man. I love it.
Wild Wing? Is it called
But-
Wild Wing?
No, it's called Wings Cafe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We got a couple
it's in,
spots
it's in
down
Kansas
here.
City, Missouri side.
It's
But
about
like
Popeyes,
chain wise,
though.
I love Popeyes, man. But like chain wise for wings, Wingstop. I'm going Wingstop.
Wingstop?
What about Thigh Stop though?
I've had Thigh Stop, and Thigh Stop's pretty good.
What
Thigh
about
Stop?
Bicep Stop?
Thigh Stop.
What the hell is a thigh stop?
about
Nah,
breast
I
stop?
guess there's a thing
Is
called
it a
Thigh
breast
Stop,
stop?
bro. It's actually backed by Rick Ross too.
It's actually
What?
like a
Rick Ross owns it.
It's
I
Wingstop.
actually
but
like
you can only
thighs
order it
better
through
than
DoorDash.
I like thighs. They more
I do
it's
too.
more tender. Run
I like
the
thighs.
thighs and stuff.
I'm definitely a thigh guy.
But
Bro, how'd this
I think
podcast just turn into
I
a
ain't
food
gonna lie,
podcast?
man. I think
know, right?
KFC, man. I think KFC got
Aw.
Popeyes, man.
Really?
The original KFC.
Bro, all I'm saying is them Popeyes biscuits, though. Eat a couple of them with no water. See if you can do it.
This dude has a method. He has a method.
I think I think cause what? Popeyes just got mild and spicy. KFC got grilled. They got original. They got crispy. You know what I'm saying? And they got fries now.
Dude, so being in this space now, like, what are your predictions? Like, to where you see Horizon Worlds going in the next year? Do you have a prediction for it?
Like a year from now?
From a year from now, yeah.
Oh man. Depending on what Meta does, I don't shoot, a year from now. If I could make a bold prediction on a year from now, I would say for sure maybe not 100 people in Worlds, maybe over 50, maybe 70, maybe 75 around there in one world or able to get in one world.
Of like the capacity?
Capacity.
Ooh, that's
I
gonna be
could
insane.
see I could see video coming in here. I can see photos coming in here. I could see definitely a lot more events, like live events. I could see, definitely more brands in here. Cause I'm trying to think, because I don't want to make any like super bold prediction. I'm being
Why
very
not?
realistic.
Fuck it. Just take the risk. You never know.
You're gonna be
Well,
like
yeah,
the
well, yeah.
Simpsons.
So
You could be like
when
the
I say
Simpsons.
that, like, I don't want to say NFTs. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
Sorry about
NFTs is going to be in here that soon, because that has to do with like money. But
Yeah.
if we are able to integrate the JPEGs or like upload JPEGs to the worlds, that would basically be like it. You know what I'm saying? You can easily put a JPEG of your NFT in your world, because these pictures, some JPEGs. You ever been on a site where it says the limit size of the image has to be this size?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you think about the 30-minute or the 30-second audio clips and what size those are, you could actually, if you can fit that in here, then you can fit a JPEG in here. We're already able to fit them in Horizon workrooms. We're already able to put them in Horizon workrooms, so we know our avatars work next to them. What I believe is, for the pictures and the video sake, is that Meta has to find some type of security for the images that's uploaded in here, for the videos that's uploaded in here. That's probably what they're building out right now. That stuff takes time, and the legal stuff, the tutorials they got to build out. If they wanted to do it, they could do it tomorrow. Like, I'm pretty positive about it. It's just, I know it's a lot of business stuff on the back end, and monetization. I believe that monetization is going to come in here, where you can actually apply to be monetized, for your world to be monetized, or they may offer you to put something in your world where you can make money off of. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but I can't I can't see Meta going another 4 quarters without showing some type of return on this thing right here they built.
Exactly.
You know, it could be something to where they say when we hit 1 million users, the roadmap can go off of the amount of users in here or the amount of active users in here. It can also go off of time. But I believe it may be going off of active users. You know, when we seen that press release of 300,000 accounts created in the horizon, I don't believe that there's 30,000 active people in here. I think it's much less, but you know they gotta figure out some type of way. They gotta figure out some type of way to get people to stick. I think, you know, when Hardy World was up in the popular world, they were sticking. You know, so
See,
I'm gonna be working on getting it back up there though.
I feel like in order to keep people coming and staying, they're gonna definitely have to introduce the whole NFT and crypto into the space. Because if they're not gonna do that, people are just gonna go to Decentraland, Sandbox, and other platforms where they feel like they're gaining something. So that's the thing; they have to give that.
Yeah,
Well, those places aren't virtual. I mean, they're not.
Yeah,
like
they ain't
this,
virtual reality
right?
yet.
That's not the
But
average
it is the
person at
metaverse
Facebook
compared
is.
to this. But it is the metaverse.
That's not the average person that Facebook is going for. You got to think about it. Right now, this thing got to be creators. They're pushing creators. We want you to create. You can create your own world, right?
Meaning us.
Yeah. But once you create your own world, you want people to come to your world. So now you're gonna let your friends know, hey, God built the world for us, or I did this. Get an Oculus, come chill with me. There's so many people in here. There's a lot of customers walking around here, you know, and most people that come on and they don't see the vision and stuff, they're going to be a customer at some point. We need those people. Not right now, we don't, because we don't have e-commerce in here. We don't have a system to put into where they can pay a quarter to enter a place. We don't have that in here yet, so I wouldn't want the masses to come in here now anyways. If they do, if someone in here that's not a business person come in here, or somebody come in here that's a crypto NFT person come in here, they're gonna leave, of course. But I don't necessarily think that a person is gonna come here for NFT crypto. You gotta think, this is Facebook. Like, why do people have a Facebook profile page?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
There's I mean, he has almost 3 billion people that has a Facebook account. You know, they got Facebook Marketplace, they got Facebook Jobs, they got Facebook groups. Whole businesses have you know, meetings and stuff on Facebook Messenger. There's so many different. If you look on the left side of if you log into your Facebook, you look on the left side. It's so much over there. You can click and find where to give blood. You can click and find how to donate to like a charity in your area, a charity in close. You know, it's so much you can do on there, and this thing just opened up to the public 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So
right.
the crypto NFT thing, I hate to say it, but it's probably not priority on a list, and because it's not to me. It's not to me as a creator and as somebody in here that wants to see this place grow. I think things like, you know, us being able to, you know, create our own clothing in here, the e-commerce where we could sell our assets, you know, have the marketplace where you can buy different assets. Me
But
being
that all
able
relates
to
that all relates to like NFTs and crypto. I feel like if Facebook wants to call themselves or participate in the metaverse, right? This whole Web 3.0, the Web 3.0 is built on that base of crypto, the blockchain.
It's like a form of digital verification of ownership.
Yeah. So
I feel like this is just like a Facebook profile, though. Like, how do people make money on Facebook? It's not because they're selling NFTs and crypto. It's because people want to watch them and hear what they say, and they can talk about brands. So like you got a sticky
But they
world.
need
You don't need to have crypto or NFTs. All you need to do is put somebody's logo and say, click this link and buy their
Right.
product. And because you're a famous celebrity in the metaverse, people are going to do it. So like we don't crypto and NFTs, I love the idea, but this is just a Facebook profile essentially that we
Yeah,
can
but it has to be
communicate
more
with
than
in
that.
3D.
Like, if they want to succeed in the long term, it has to be more than that. Because if
No,
they're,
and I think it definitely will.
It will be. It will be,
yeah.
but
Just not
it's
soon.
not
'cause I
priority
feel like
right
if
now.
they're
But just,
fighting to
yeah,
be the
it
number
being
one,
priority.
if they're fighting to be the number one in the Web 3.0, they have to integrate to that. Because I've heard about them talking about adding a category for NFTs in their Instagram and shit like that. Like I know they're building
Yeah.
stuff for it, so they know. So like I feel like this, which I know they're gonna eventually put it on, but I'm just saying like they should definitely aim to that direction because that's where the internet Web 3.0, that's where everybody's heading to that direction, to the whole NFTs.
I don't think it's gonna make or I don't think it's gonna make or break this though. I don't.
Nah.
I think this is already the number one metaverse. Look at us. Look at what we're doing. You can't do this on the Decentraland or Sandbox. Like, and this is
There's
early.
all space.
Like,
People can
we
argue
having
there's
a
all
whole
space.
ass podcast. He in Hawaii and shit.
You in
Where
Florida,
at?
you in
You in
Vegas.
Kansas. You in
Vegas.
Vegas? You know what I'm saying? This
Yes,
is
sir.
like, yo, this is crazy.
No,
Just
it is
because
crazy.
the
I
NFT
agree.
ain't
Yeah.
on the wall doesn't mean it's, bro. They already winning. They already winning.
Yeah.
I think with the, and then the affordability. In order for you to get a plot of land in Sandbox or the Central Land, you got to come out you got to, and that's
Yeah,
before you
$5
even
grand,
build
10
anything.
grand.
yeah.
You know, here there are some, you know, some builders that do charge, you know, up there and stuff, but by the time as many people as that's in the Central Land and Sandbox get in here, my price gonna be up there too. Better believe it. But there's also gonna be people that can build their own or buy template properties and stuff like that. You know, we're talking about potentially there's 2 million people bought these headsets Christmas. There isn't 2 million people in Horizon, so they have the headsets. Most people, kids are running around with their favorite toy. They don't even know it. They don't
They
even
got
know
Beat
what.
Saber.
Right.
ain't
They
even
don't
playing
even know
Horizon
what
Beat
their
Saber.
their kid has. Everybody I talk to that's a potential client, they say, "Oh, I bought one of my kids those." You need to
Yeah.
take that from your kid and you need to put it on. You know, so I can show you something. You know, so that's
We could get them on the podcast.
That's the issue right now. Yeah, but that's the issue right now. I think a lot of people don't know. They don't know if you get this headset, you can come into this virtual world and meet people. Like I always said, dating is going to be astronomical in here.
It already is.
Dating is going to be
Yeah.
astronomical.
I see that
It's
happen.
gonna be the best thing since chat rooms. I'm like, I don't know. When I was
ASL,
young,
huh?
you used to put ASL in the chat.
Isn't it
You
called
know,
AIM? AIM,
see
right?
what pop
AIM?
up.
It was AIM, right?
Yeah,
AIM.com?
well,
Was
it's
it
a messenger,
age,
yeah.
age, sex, and location. You
How
know what
old
I'm
are you,
saying?
bro?
Like,
Yes.
I'm 31.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking I was too young for that, but I'm 26, so I
Okay.
was the little kid. I remember AIM though. That was funny, man. That was
Yeah.
fun.
But I think this is gonna be huge for dating, huge for music, huge. Like any if you look on your phone right now and you scroll through all the apps you have on your phone, you know what I'm saying? It can be created in here.
Connect
You know
to
what I'm saying?
Facebook.
Yeah. I think it, you know, it can be created in here. I mean, maybe not a lot of them, but like the dating apps, all those, you know, SoundClouds, and the event apps and stuff, man. Listen, they're gonna be. There's already people on Eventbrite selling tickets to events in here. You know, they gotta be careful on how they kind of do it and stuff. But once Meta makes it easier for us to hold paid events where you can get a notification that pop up and say tickets on sale for Hardy's party on the 7th, and then you got your money in your wallet, and then they say pay $1 now to be there.
NFT
Boom,
and
boom,
crypto,
boom.
that's where
I'm
that
gonna
comes
see my
along.
balance go up. Huh?
That's where NFT and crypto comes along.
Yeah. But that's what I'm. Okay, so Facebook is thinking about building their own marketplace, their own NFT marketplace.
Yeah, they want to do their own crypto too.
You remember
Yeah, so, like,
2017? It was called, what was it called? In
Libra?
2017, they was talking about Libra.
Libra, yeah.
And then now it's DM. But like I believe this whole building is an NFT. This mic stand is an NFT. This
Technically,
table
everything
is
in
an
here.
NFT. These chairs is NFT. Everything in here is an NFT.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of see like a 2K to Park situation or Sims marketplace situation where items from different creators will be in the marketplace. Now, I wish that it comes a point to where you have to be like a verified creator.
Yeah, I was gonna say
for you to sell your assets.
Like, it's gonna be
because
super packed with stuff.
Yeah, like people gonna be putting all type of. Maybe you have to pay a certain amount to be a creator and resell in the marketplace. That's okay. I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'm putting cribs up there. You know.
The whole
we were
verified
just
idea
talking
would be
about
cool.
that. What's your most recent like business venture? Because Hardy World's here, you're building world for other people, but I heard that you are doing something else, kind of like what you just was saying. Can you explain that a little bit more? What you doing?
Yeah, so I have Hardy World properties right now. I got about 6 of them listed. Well, they're not listed. They're going. They're up. And you could join the wait list to get a property. They're going to be ranging from $300 to $2,000. $2,000 being the more extravagant homes and stuff. But these are for people that want a place of their own that's built with quality, that they can come in and they can invite their friends, their family to, and kind of get away from the bull that's in other people's worlds. I am putting like locks on every door and everything like that. So if you own a home, you'll be able to get in the home, and then you'll be able to invite people into your home if you want to.
That's cool.
So they won't. Anybody just can't come to your home and just go in and
rob you.
If you go to the home when they're if you go to the world where they're not there, you can ring the doorbell, but you won't be able to get in unless they let you in. So
you ain't even been able to get in.
You're gonna be able to get in.
Dude, and are you gonna like sell these? Do you have like a base price on these by any chance?
Yeah, so right now the tier we have like I'm having like four tiers. Right now I'm gonna have four tiers to the properties, and it's gonna range from $300 to $2,000 starting off.
Okay.
As they get up there in popularity, then it can go up.
Right.
But I'm looking into building. Like it's not Hardy World Homes, it's Hardy World Properties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
is this cookie cutter homes? Like you get this, or are you going to customize it for people? Because if you can't customize it, I don't think it's going to be as appealing to people because no one wants the same house, right?
Yeah. So the customization is going to be a little more. If somebody wants to customize, there's a ton of different creators in here that I could recommend them to customize it. But the delivered home will be a template. 10 of each home will ever be sold. so there will only be 10 original owners of that property.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like
So if
NFTs
they
to
want to
me.
do, yeah, if they want to, if they want to do like a private lesson or something where I can let them know how to change the walls in the home. But the thing is, a lot of people don't want to learn how to build. They don't want to, move anything around. So, if they did want to have, different color floors or different color walls and stuff like that, definitely can make that happen. It'll just be an add-on.
Dude, I think I got a pretty cool idea that you could probably like add to that. Like, you know how you said that you want to build like 10 homes, right? Like it'll be 10 out of 10, right? Like you could literally like, so whatever, house that you build, you could take a picture of that and it'll be like a picture of that, right? Of what it looks like. And it'll have like a little description. Then you could literally put that up on OpenSea as an NFT and sell through Ethereum.
Yeah.
And then people could kind of just be like, oh, look, there's property in Horizon World. And this is like the picture, right? Of what it'll look like from what I buy and I put on the headset.
Like the Decentraland.
Exactly. So it'll be like that. You could, that's a cool technique and way to kind of like legitimize it, to making it so the buyer that buys it, obviously they're buying that NFT. So that's tracked through the blockchain, that's like kind of like their stamp of approval that they're the owner of that piece of land. So that's a cool way to kind of like tie everything together in a way with your whole property selling, Yeah, we should talk about
but
that.
there's no
Working with
way of
USD.
even after someone buys it, they can just keep it. Like, I mean, there's no way to transfer a whole world to another username in here. I mean, you can import it into another username, but that other user still technically has it. So.
Well, unless they delete it, right?
But they would have to delete it.
Yeah, so the creator that sold that property, just import that to the new buyer, right? They'll import it and they'll just delete the original one. And now the original one is the one that bought that NFT of your property.
Only the world creator can delete it though. So I can sell something and keep it and then never delete it.
Well,
so that's
on you.
Kind of the
That's on you.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing. Are you
but
just
if
trying
you
to deal with
going-
U.S. currency versus crypto? You don't really mess with crypto much, yeah?
I mess with crypto, but I'm more USD. I'm more USD. Right now on HardyWest.com. If you check out HardyWest.com, I actually have the homes up there. A couple of them have descriptions. I have videos being shot for them as we speak. Like, the marketing for the homes has got to be real strategic, precise. I don't want them sitting around for a long time. I think I may start with 10. I may drop 2 a week or 3 a week, just to see how it goes. I already have a lot of people that's interested in the homes and stuff like that.
Got another question.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna do good. What's up,
dude? I know that you're talking. I know you're talking about like money, right? Selling, buying, kind of building in, like kind of like an economy here for yourself or something, right? So that brings up this whole little controversial little backfiring that happened one time, right? And between somebody named, what is it, Oculus 410 and you guys had like a little heating battle with like where you're charging, you want to charge, and he's like, no, do free. Well, what was that about?
Yeah. So when I got here, it was a lot of people, doing stuff for people for free, and they were, really pushing the community thing. We help each other and all that stuff. But when I got here, I asked a lot of people for help. No one helped me. No one helped me. I actually had to pay people, to actually to help, to really help or really, pay me attention. But actually, my guy Mateos, he was the first person to like truly help me, and then I told him I wanted some more stuff, but I would pay him, so I started paying him for scripting for me and stuff like that. But where the beef really started with Oculus was I did an educational call for $50 where I taught people that was asking me all type of question about Horizon. I taught them about Horizon. It was like a 2-hour call. I had like 40, 45, in between 40 or 50 people on the call.
Damn.
That I charged $50 for, and
hurry up, do the math. Do the math. Just kidding.
$2,500, bro.
Yeah,
Hey.
so everybody that was on the call, got VIP access to Hardy World VIP, and to them, all they knew was that I was charging for VIP. I'm charging. I can't get up to VIP. He's making money off of VIP, and like they like really got upset. Like I'm like, it's my world. I can do what the hell I want.
Just to let you know,
my world. Like,
just to let you know, bro, that's like a form of selling an NFT and giving utilities with the
Oh my
NFT.
goodness, this dude's NFT'd out today. How many times he said
I'm
the
just
word
saying.
NFT?
I'm just saying it is a form of an NFT and adding a utility to your NFT when you sell it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And be on the lookout for the Hardy World VIP NFTs. But yeah, that's what that's what kind of sparked it all. I had a TikTok girl come in one time. I took a picture with her, and there was a lot of people that was on the call there. So I put up just me and some people that paid $49.99, but the girl was in it. My scripter was in it, and people was like, I know for a fact some of these people didn't pay for your stupid class, calling me a scammer, calling me say I'm tricking people, I'm taking advantage of people, just going on and on. Some of them still.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard that a lot too. Like I heard it a lot
when I got in here and everybody seen what I had created, and I guess you could say how good of a creator I was. It was like I was kind of being pulled and talked into trying to be talked into doing things that I didn't want to do, that didn't interest me. The offering your time to people for free and stuff, that I don't have it like that to be doing that. I came in here because, like I said, I heard what Mark Zuckerberg said about creators being, making a living in here. So that's what I set out to do. I set out to create a backlog and document my process. Now, if you go on Hardy World, you can see three of my clients' worlds in there, and that's going to be my portfolio going forward. There's going to be millions of people that come in here that's not going to want to learn how to build. Everybody isn't creative. Everybody isn't going to be able to build a world, at least a good-looking world. How are these people going to get these good-looking worlds? Somebody else going to help them do it for free? No. I think a lot of people were upset that, I kind of beat them to the punch with it. But at the same time, now we're starting to see a lot of them do it. The same people that were talking junk about me, the same people that were bashing me are doing it now. I just was a couple months ahead.
Couple months ahead, man. So we ain't all rich. So like I get it.
Exactly.
Like because we got mouths to feed, and if this is your full-time job, like you got to respect that you want to make money so you can give more time into this. If you ain't making money, you can't put enough time into something that you love.
Exactly. And you were gonna say, Isaac?
I don't even. Yeah,
no, that's what I was gonna say. Like when all that was going on, it was like, well, I understand your side, and I also understand their side. Like, if they got it like that to where they can spend all their time in here, and they're living comfortably, then more power to you. Go ahead, give it all for free if you want. But then we got people that, their time is money, and they need to make money. So yeah, sell it, sell your services, But now them getting mad about it and stuff like that, and that's on them, But
yeah, I think what upset me, what upset me the most is the talking about me scamming people and misleading people and stuff like that. Like, I've never scammed anyone in my life. I mean, I'm scamming people out of $50. Like to teach them something that that you guys aren't teaching them, you know, and their minds aren't even on the same level as mine. I got people that follow me, that come in here, that want to do the same thing I did. They want to benefit from this. They want to put themselves in position to make a living in here, or at least create some type of passive income in here. All right. There isn't a button in here that says click this button to make money. There isn't. There isn't a button. So you have to create that way to make money, you know, and I had a lot of ideas, you know, and you guys seen a couple of them, and you guys are going to continue to see the ideas. But it seems like, you know, no one else really has these ideas until I do them first. Which is cool. But you know, I learned to keep my mouth shut and just plan my stuff out. Like this properties thing, I've been on this property thing since January. So if people think they're gonna come and it do this property thing, it's gonna be fun to see it. It's gonna be fun to watch them try to keep up, because I'm like 20 deep. So we'll see.
Right on.
Speaking of keeping up, I got some gossip that I kind of want to talk about with you too. So I heard from some people that this guy, he created his amazing world that's like the best world, and it's called Davy's World. What you think about Davy's World?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Davey had actually reached out to me on Instagram and was like, "Hey man, I'm super inspired by you. I did a world that was inspired by Hardy World, and I have tons of people hit me up like that. I think with his world, because he sent me the test invite, I went to look. His world is like, it's on point. It's like you can tell when you go in there. So I don't feel any type of way about it. You know, I'm kind of flattered, to see what he put together and everything. But if you open up your menu and you look in your menu, just because the world doesn't look like Hardy World doesn't mean that it wasn't inspired by Hardy World. There's hundreds of worlds out there that was inspired by Hardy World. So I think his is really like if somebody was like, oh, I'm gonna remake Hardy World, but like, his is kind of like that. But all these clubs and spots like that, they originate for Hardy World, because everybody thought a Hardy World was a club at first. So everybody started making the clubs, and then ideas branched out from the clubs. I know you guys see the beer pong everywhere now. Beer pong is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere has a basketball court. Everywhere has a VIP. They trying to put elevators in their world. Like it's. I mean, if you've been in here, like, it's hard to deny it at this point. So
Everybody's got that stuff. We agree, and I find it actually really refreshing that like you didn't take that as like a threat for somebody to like copy you, because I know we be hearing every day, you and I and everybody both know there's always some people involved in some drama about stealing ideas, stealing worlds, whatever you have it. People are just so insecure that they feel like they gotta try and take. And one thing I did like about that response is that you were like, I ain't tripping. Like that's inspired by my world, and I think it's cool. Same with the podcast. Like people be coming up to me, oh, I want to make a podcast. How do I build a podcast world? And that inner self is like, no, don't build a podcast world. That's my shit. But then I'm like, you know what? I who am I to try and monopolize and control everything? Yeah, do your own podcast, and I'll support you. and I hope the best for you. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and the metaverse is infinite.
I know
Right?
we
I
did.
mean, the one.
My bad. We
Yeah,
did have some people that came up to
mhm.
us, like saying that they want to use a space to record like some sort of like
Yeah.
podcast funny segments. Remember? I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
nah, I
funny how
wouldn't do
people are
that.
seeing this.
The thing with it also is that, like, you know, you can copy, you can copy, or you can, you know, take inspiration from Hardy World. Well, I'll just say copy. Like, you can copy Hardy World, they can copy the One Verse Studio, but they can't copy the time that I put in. They can't go copy their Instagram page to look like mine. Like, you can troll down literally to October 28th when I first let my followers know about what was going to be going on in here. You can go to December 2nd when I first got into Horizon Worlds, and you can follow my journey. They can't copy that. You can't. You just can't. You can't copy the 15,000 plus 15,000 plus people that's been in my world. You just can't. Like, I put in the time. Like, you can't come in, think that, you know, just because you do this, it's gonna happen like that. I tell all my clients, I'm gonna build you a dope looking world, the best looking world. The quality's gonna be dope, but the work isn't done. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be ahead because your world looks great. You're gonna definitely be ahead. I can promise you that. But the work isn't done. You know, a lot of my clients, I work with them. I work with them after the fact. I let them know, hey, we need to do an event. You know, we need to do an event. Maybe you need to collab with other people and stuff like that. But the hustle, you can't copy the hustle. That just can't.
And
And
personality too.
that's going to show. Good, yeah, personality too. But you know, the ambition, the want to know how, and what comes out of these ideas. Because, like, if 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 Zach tell me he got an idea for something, you know, his idea goes further than just what he said. You know what I'm saying? So when people
Right.
take ideas from other people, they get stuck. We see a lot of people even now getting stuck in their idea. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's here today is not gonna be here next week, next month. Some people gonna get discouraged. But one thing I can say, I'm gonna be here for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be here. Um, so
And I
yeah,
like the whole
that's what I
idea.
would say. Mm-hmm.
I like the whole diet of the marketing, making people better, like competition. That's the best part about it. It's like, honestly, bro, if Hardy World, we love it, but if somebody starts making some really cool shit that's way better than Hardy World, like, you got two options.
Mm-hmm.
You could either adapt and make your shit better, or
Mm-hmm.
not be the best. And same with the podcast. If another people come in here, they have some dope ass podcasts, like, shoot, that's just gonna make us better. And it's
We
good
fighting,
to
bro.
try and,
I don't know what you're talking about. We fighting.
yeah, it's good to fight with
Just
people.
kidding.
Competition's healthy. That's why we progress. Like,
It's on
if
site,
you was
yo.
the
It's
only
on
one
site.
with the club,
Literally.
you wouldn't want to make things better.
But you know, in my position, like, and to be honest with you guys' position, I know there was, I don't know if there's any other podcast. There ain't no other podcast in here that had Hardy West. So y'all the first in that aspect, and then again with me, period. There'll never be a first to do the things that I've done. So that's something I mean, you can create the best looking world you can, but Hardy World was the first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound like Soldier Boy or nothing, but man, it can't be done again. It was, yeah, like, it's, I mean, like, unless somebody come in here and they change and open up eyes bigger than I did, you know, and make an impact bigger than what I did, then yeah, I could see that. But
But it's in the books.
I don't know, man. I'm in the books, man. I got to be. I got to be in the books.
You got
You know,
to be.
Well, you technically already are, man. You've already done stuff with Meta. It's on the books. You have videos that it's sponsored and backed by them. That's like your certification. Like,
yo, Meta,
hey,
hit us up, man.
That's
hit
your
us up,
certification.
bro.
I mean, if Meta did hit y'all up, what y'all want to do? Like, I mean, I think
we'll bring them to the table and we'll sit down with them. We'll talk to them.
I want somebody from Horizon to come here with their legal advisor, and talk about the things that they want to implement in the future, or like things that they're gonna improve on, that they know that's a problem that they're gonna improve on. So I know they ask for your feedback.
Give us like an exclusive.
I want all three of them. I want Meta, I want Oculus, and I want Horizon World. I want to talk to them.
Nah,
like, yo, y'all know you suck in these areas. What you gonna improve?
Well, not about
on?
that. Not about that. Other things, just talk.
You think they mad about this stock going down right now? You think they mad about that?
Hell yeah.
When they know what's going on. No,
yeah, bro, they're pulling their hairs, bro.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
I heard a lot of them are going bald because of that shit.
This is a classic case, man.
Just kidding.
Like, yo, I'm telling you right now, like, if why aren't they doing anything about it? You think they can't?
No, they definitely can.
They definitely can.
They
why
buying more shares. That's why. Because they want to keep buying shares.
Yeah,
I
man.
did too.
Like, it's not like, I mean, we've seen this happen time and time. Well, I've seen it happen. But it's the calm before the storm. It's the calm before the storm. We're gonna hear about a partnership possibly or something like that, and then everything gonna be all good. But even if it does take a year for it to get back right, load up. It's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. Like, I don't like this technology that we have right here. They haven't even started monetizing on this yet. They're making money off the App Store. I don't even think they're making money off of the devices. If anything, I think they're losing on the devices.
They're losing.
They said they're not.
Yeah. So, like, that's why they want you to have these. They want you to have these. They want you to get used to them. You know what I'm saying? The next ones that come out, hopefully they lighter. They're easier to function for newcomers and stuff like that. But I ain't worried. When I see a bad news article, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Cause there was a guy at South by Southwest that said Metaverse will fail. Like, you didn't think they said that about Instagram? They didn't say that about Facebook. Like, they say that about me. They say that about everything.
They do.
Everything.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? But where else is there to go for people that's in here right now? There's people in here right now that literally depend on this. Like, when this shit went down the other day, people was blowing me up like, yo, what's going on? They think I got Mark Zuckerberg number. They're like, yo, call them.
Yo, Mark,
like,
what you doing?
You should be like, yeah, if you buy this NFT, I'll give you his number.
It's literally people. It's people on here. It's people on here that just, like, and it's not a bad. I don't think it's a bad thing. There's one person, I won't say his name or anything like that, but he was contemplating taking his life before he found Horizon. And he said he feels more important in here than he does in the physical world. Wow. You know what I'm saying? This is doing stuff for people. He don't have no worlds. He just around. He just making friends and just meeting new people, and it's giving them a purpose. It's giving them something to do. So this is just the beginning.
Okay. And then before we wrap it up, man, what is a positive message you want to leave for the people that are already in the metaverse, and then for also the people that want to get into the space that don't really know about this yet? Is there something positive you want to leave them with? A message or anything?
yeah, if you're here, definitely spend this time learning. Definitely spend this time networking with other people, getting to know the people that's already in here, because everybody in here is going to be somebody great someday. All right. But learn as much as possible. Building, scripting, whatever it is, learn it. Um, for people that's not in here, definitely want them to at least try it out. Come in here, take a look around, go to Hardy World, go to some of the other worlds that I built for my clients, come to NeoVerse, you know, give it a chance, see what you think. If you don't see anything that interests you, I'd be surprised, but definitely get in here and try it out, because this is the future. Whether you get on here today, next week, next month, at some point you're gonna get a headset and you're gonna be in here with all of us having a good time. So hey man, if you got a Facebook page, if you got an Instagram page, you're already here. You just don't know it yet. So
Yeah. We was happy
Hardy.
to have you on, and that's a wrap, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming, Hardy. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the guests coming. Thank you guys for watching, joining us. The Oneverse, where we all one in the metaverse.
We could turn that into an NFT.
We can.
Yeah, we should turn
I'm
that
gonna have to
into an
trademark
NFT.
that shit.
Real talk, man.